It's a shame how we don't use the fruits of the spirit. I get confused how my people don't just hear it. It's a shame how we don't use the fruits of the spirit. I get confused how my people don't just hear it.
I walk in the spirit, I talk in the spirit, I pray in the spirit, I stay in the spirit. I walk in the spirit, I talk in the spirit, I pray in the spirit, I stay in the spirit. I'm in the spirit.
I'm turning to my Bible. I gotta fight my rivals. I'm going through these trials. I can't live my life so idle. Y'all gifted me this voice. I'm gonna make some noise. A bloodborne Benjamite. I'm gonna snap with all my might.
Feed the tabs, yeah, we lit. Drink it up, sip and sip. Separate days, we getting lit. Grab a bag, eat some chips. Do not come with the issues. Put in the work, I'm committed. Last days coming soon. Y'all knows I ain't finished. It's a shame how we don't use the fruits of the spirit. I get confused how my people don't just hear it. It's a shame how we don't use the fruits of the spirit. I get confused how my people don't just hear it.
I walk in the spirit, I talk in the spirit, I pray in the spirit, I stay in the spirit, I walk in the spirit, I talk in the spirit, I pray in the spirit, I stay in the spirit. I'm about that life. What you want? I'm in the spirit, I'm in the zone. Pick up the word, put down the phone, give him his praise, let it be known. Hallelujah. The water opera for my life, the water opera for my light. I was in darkness, about to get left. The water opera got me right. I walk in the spirit, I talk in the spirit, I pray in the spirit, I stay in the spirit, I walk in the spirit, I talk in the spirit, I pray in the spirit, I stay in the spirit, I'm in the spirit.
I was lost, but these laws helped me find my people. And now we meet up every year for Feast of Tabs. All praise to the Most High.
I found a way to dwell with my brothers and my sisters. Glory to Yah. I found what was missing, now I live the scriptures.
Used to be MIA. I followed the wind and linked up with my brethren. Forget about the past, follow the cloud that's in front of me and read the blessings. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way.
I gotta keep his commandments. Daughter of Yah, I won't stop. This is how he planned it. Worldly friends had to chop him off. Abba, keep me from the simple. Your words preserving my mental. This was never coincidental. This was never coincidental.
Had to link up on my soldiers, is working in coda. Got scripts in my holster. That means I got 80 if you playing crazy. The rain gon' come like times of Noah. Our people search the ends of the earth of his wisdom, but you gon' find Yah in the works. My niggas stay patient, you gon' find what you looking for if you putting them first.
Brother, sister, polishing our image, gotta keep it kosher. Early morning buzz of the scriptures, like we brunching, sipping on mimosa. Can't face my king, prophecy, gotta be fulfilled. Book is up for now. Tryna dodge the sin, gotta kneel the iniquity, escape all the fire.
I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way.
I found a way to dwell with my brothers and my sisters. Glory to Yah. I found what was missing, now I live the scriptures.
Used to be MIA. I followed the wind and linked up on my brethren. Forget about the past, follow the cloud that's in front of me and read the blessings.
Con. Shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Welcome back to another Wednesday Wisdom. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hope everybody's enjoying. I hope everybody is continuing to keep fighting on. I know that this world can be vexing in the spirit, and I know this world can be very taxing on the soul. So we bring to you Wednesday Wisdom to give you some type of relief, as well as some type of guidance throughout the week to further keep you in the truth and to further feed you in the truth. So now we're gonna begin the class. But first, I want to bring up a special guest, a very powerful guest, a newly wedded brother, a honorable brother. His name represents who he is as noble. My beloved brother and my brother-in-law, captain of 100, Captain Karam. Welcome to the stage, Captain Karam. Welcome to the stage. Shalom, brother. How are you doing, brother?
Shalom, family. All praise to the Most High. Peace and blessings, family. Hallelujah. We on the mighty Wednesday Wisdom with the mighty Captain Asher. Hallelujah. All praise to the Most High. All right, it's always an honor and a pleasure. The water brother for doing the work that you continue to do to carry the torch of Wednesday Wisdom. So hallelujah. All praise to the Most High.
Con, all praises. So now we getting into the topic, trust.
Con, trust, the most powerful word in life, work, and love, right? Trust. Trust is a lot of people know, there's a lot of things that, people talk about things that's overrated, underrated. But I think the word trust is one of the most, is a word that's very underrated when you talk about your walk in this truth. When it talks about your walk in life in general, when it talks about your walk in regards to relationships. So I definitely wanted to touch on a couple of things in regards to the importance of trust and the meaning of it.
Right.
So I first want to open with Colossians, and I'm going to get the definition of the word trust.
Come on, I got you. I'm going to get Colossians 3:17.
Come on, the water. Okay.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Other One, Yahushua, giving thanks to the Other One and the Father by him.
Come on, all praise to the Most High. So everything that we do in the word or deed is to glorify the Most High through his anointed Son, the King of Israel, Hamashiach Yahushua. So I wanted to first go into this definition of the word trust. All right, I'm going to share my screen in a moment, just so we can understand the theme and the topic of this class. And just going into, just the inspiration of this class in general. So I want to get this verse. Let me see. Not the verse. Let me get this. Let's see. All right, Con. So I'm going to pull up this definition here. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see here. Let me see. All right, there it is. All right, Con. So this is for the word trust, right? This is batak. Let me see how you pronounce it.
Strong's H982. Batak.
All right, batak or batak, right? Or batak. So when we look at this word here, right, it says to trust, to have confidence, be confidence, to be bold. And this is so important right here. To be secure, right? All right. Now look at these different words here. It says, let's see. It says to trust, be confident or sure, right? Be bold, confident, secure, sure. Now, when you look at these words here and you apply that to life, you apply that to the Most High, you apply that to relationships, you apply that to the truth, it becomes evident how important this word trust really is. I want to give everyone a visual example of trust, right? I want to give everybody a visual example of trust. So, when me and my rib, did the we went on our, quote unquote, marriage and things like that. We went to Mexico. Shout out to Issachar, right? And while we was in Mexico, we did something called zip lining, right? And when you look at zip lining, right? You had the brothers pretty much. They take the cord, they put it on the rope, they test it, they go down. They have another brother take the cord, put it on it, and go down. They test it out before we went on there, right? Just to confirm that everything is up to date, everything, nothing's malfunctioning.
Right.
Now let's look at this picture right here, fam. This is zip lining. Y'all see this? This is zip lining. Now look at this. Now look at this dude. Right
That's
here, right?
crazy work. That's wild.
Now this picture doesn't do it justice in regards to how high, Cap, how high they really are.
Right.
Because we got to climb this staircase to get to this top of this tree, and then they, slide us down. Right. So you could just tell. You see the trees in the background. You could just tell this man's high in the sky.
Right.
But look what he has. Look at it. Look. He's what they call it. The term they use, free falling. The type of But look at this. Look how much trust he has in that harness. Look how much trust he has in that. He said, "Nah, man, that's gotta work. That's gotta take me from A to B."
Right. It got me. It got me. I'm free. I could just let my hands go and I'm good. Right. That's the type of trust he has in that. And this is another representation of the trust that we need to have in the Most High. A lot of people put their lives on the line with this right here. They say, yeah, man, that's not going down. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That's some final destination stuff if that happens. But people put they trust in things like that. You high up in the air, right? Right, look at this, right? And where we was at, there was a mountainous ground area, right? You see that? There was a mountainous ground area, so you're looking down at just rocks. Yeah, that's high. That looks.
It's high.
That's dangerously high. Like, if you fall, you
barbecue chicken.
Yeah, barbecue chicken. You grits.
But you grits. But you're putting all your faith and your trust, your security into that line and that connection.
Right.
Right. So when we look at something like this, it lets us know, okay, this is likened unto how we have trust in the Most High. If we could put our trust in something like this, there should be no way we could doubt the Most High. There should be no way that we don't have faith in the Most High. So let's get a precept. I want to first address the Most High, having trust in Him, and then having trust in dealing with your relationships. I want to get the book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 10. The book of Psalms, chapter 9 and verse 10.
God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 9 and verse 10.
Come on.
And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee.
Right, that's a beautiful precept. It says, and they that know thy name, meaning what? They know the reputation of the Most High. They know the things that He's done. They know the testimonies and the mighty acts and the mighty works and the excellent greatness of the Most High. They that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Yahweh, has not forsaken them that seek thee. So when we seek the Most High, when we put our trust in the Most High, we have to treat it like He is that harness. He is that security belt that we don't have to worry about, even if we going over a situation like this. We going over we have a mountainous bottom, and it's a ways going down, right? Hopefully, let me see if I can get a video without getting
Con, while you getting another video, I'll share a testament to what you're saying. Even for me, with the job that I work, I'm climbing up on ladders all day. I'm on 30-foot. I'm on 30-foot ladders, 40-foot ladders, and mind you, there's this ladder we call the A ladder. Now it's an extension ladder that goes up against the wall. Now, mind you, we're suspended 30 feet in the air, and the fact is, you gotta have full faith in the Most High to know that extension ladder is not gonna fall. It's not gonna fall at all. Because even my coworker, right? We were working at this one job site. This man is 40 feet in the air, man, dealing with a fire alarm. And I asked him, even though I know the answer, I asked him, I'm like, what makes you so confident to climb up this ladder, even though it shakes, it moves, the wind is blowing, it could easily topple over. And you know what he told me? he hit me with he cut me. He said, because when I get up there, I got faith in the Lord. Gonna make sure I come back down off this ladder. And I looked at it, I'm like, dang, you cut me just there, brother. Right. Because there's times where I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know if I could climb. I don't know if I could climb up this ladder, man.
And what's powerful on that too, Cap, is that you seen him go up, come down safely, but you still are worried. You're about it. Cap, when I tell you, when we was in Mexico, before we went on the zip line, they had 3 or 4 brothers do the same route that we did, that we were going to do before we went. 3, 4 of them to show that it's intact, it's functioning, and that it can hold these people multiple times going back and forth.
Right.
And you still got people scared after seeing them able to go from point A to point B zip lining. So that lets you know that some people have their fear outweighs their trust in the Most High, but that also shows you that the Most High gives you the visual. Okay, look, I'm showing you I'm going to be able to take care of you. I'm showing you that I'm not going to forsake you, right? So why not put your trust in me?
Right.
Why not free fall in the hands of the Most High? You know, I want to get this little short, this YouTube short. I gotta take the music off, but just to give an example, just for the family understands, you know, zip lining. This looks a little bit more peaceful, right? But look how high up. This is trees. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Something happens to that line, you're barbecue chicken. You one with the earth now. You know?
For real.
You one with the earth.
Yeah.
Right? And people do this on a daily basis, man. You know what I'm saying? So when we take this understanding of trust and we apply that to the Most High, we understand we understand fear is something that happens, but it doesn't have to be something that continually happens. We have to be able to examine, okay, am I moving in fear or am I moving in trust?
Right.
Am I putting my trust in the Most High or do I have doubt in the back of my mind? Because we have trust when we are driving and we press the brake and it's going to break. Right? We don't even think about that more. We just know the brake's going to work. Right? We have trust when you leave the house and your car nobody breaking the house.
Right.
You have trust in these things. Some
people have trust in elevators, getting them to the 35th floor. You know what I'm saying? And getting them back down. Some people have full faith in that they know for certain that elevator is going to get them to the 35th and down and back down.
Come on, bring it out. They have trust. People have trust in bulletproof vests, right? They have trust in bulletproof vests. Hey, man, shoot the bulletproof vest. I'm good. They put trust in that.
Shoot, people have faith in airplanes, even though it got turbulence.
Bring that out.
The plane can literally be like this, and people still be calm. 50,000 feet in the air. And still be comfortable and not worried. Sleep, mind you, be knocked out, just straight snoring with bad turbulence. And still have faith that that plane is going to get them to the destination that it needs to take them to go. It's crazy.
I want to get it. That's a powerful point. I want to get Psalms chapter 56, verse 3 to 4. Psalms chapter 56, verse 3 to 4. Just to add on to what Captain was saying, you talk about a plane, you're putting your trust into somebody to fly this plane that you have never seen a day in your life, to fly you 50,000 feet in the air for how many hours to your next destination. You put trust in that. But why can't we have that same trust in the Most High, the creator of all things?
That's real.
All right. So let's get that. Psalm 56.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 56 and verse 3. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. You muted, Cap.
Look. So what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. So when he's afraid, he's going to trust in the Most High. We're not saying fear is something that you're not going to experience.
Mm-hmm.
But your fear should not override your faith in the Most High. Your fear shouldn't be something that deters your faith in the Most High. That should be something that you check and remind yourself of the things that the Most High did for you, so you can reinforce the trust that you have in the Most High. That's the importance of that. We can get verse 4, Baba Kushar.
Mm-hmm. Verse 4. In God I will praise his word. In God I have put my trust.
Mm-hmm.
I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
Right, so we understand we shouldn't fear what the flesh can do, because ultimately we have our faith in the power of the creator of all flesh. Having that trust in the Most High, that is what we need to meditate on in every situation. Having that trust in the Most High. Understanding that he's the one that we have to constantly trust into. All right, let's get Sirach 2 and 6. Sirach chapter 2, verse 6. Trust is a powerful word. Right? They be saying that in movies before they jump out the plane and they got the parachute. He said, "Do you trust me?" Then they jump out the plane.
Right.
You know, do you trust me? You know, what they call it, a trust fall.
Right.
You know, you trust that you're gonna, go catch me if I fall. Right? Trust fall in the hands of the Most High, man.
Right. Take a leap of faith into the Most High.
Right. Leap of faith. Right? You gotta just go, man. You know, wherever you go, wherever you land, the Most High, you take that leap, you're gonna land in the presence and the security of the Most High. Come on, you can read that.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 6. Mm-hmm. Believe in him, and he will help thee.
Right.
Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
Trust in him. Trust in the Most High. Trust in TMH. Trust in Yahweh. I know stress can overwhelm you. Fear, anxiety can overwhelm you. All those things that are contrary to the peace and security that the Most High gives you, those things sometimes feel like they're stronger than the trust that you have in the Most High, but you cannot let that happen. You got to fight that. You have to have your trust in the Most High, whether that's the last thing you do. You don't care if you see the buildings fall. You got trust in the Most High. When we go back to that word, it talks about being secure and being bold. That's another powerful word that they use to define trust. To be bold. Taking that zip lining 100 feet in the air, you got to be pretty bold to think, to say, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I know I'm going to come back down. So we got to have that same boldness dealing with the Most High and having trust in the Most High. That's very important. I want to get one more just dealing with the Most High, and I want to get into, relationships, marriages, and things like that, and the importance of trust in that aspect as well. I want to get Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. Right, that we can segue into the importance of trust in relationships as well. Right, and family, make sure you liking the video. Right, make sure you commenting. If it's resonating, if this class is resonating with your spirit, make sure you drop a comment and make sure you drop a like.
You said Wisdom of Solomon 3.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9.
Got you. 1 second. God, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Mm-hmm. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him.
Right.
For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect.
Right. So as his elect, the chosen people of God, the Most High has care for us. we can put our trust in him. We can be faithful to him because he's the one that's our security. He is our foundation. He is our safety place. I think Psalms 91 calls it. Psalms 91 refers it to as, we dwelleth under the shadow of the Almighty. Meaning what? The Most High has full protection over us. Right? He is our refuge, our fortress. Right? Psalms 91 and 2, it says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My power, in him will I trust. So we understand we have to have that trust in the Most High. Whatever situation you're dealing with, any difficulty you're dealing with, believe that the Most High is going to get you out of that situation 100%. Let the story play. Like the powerful Captain Nathaniel used to say. He would say, just watch the movie, man. Watch the movie, because the Most High, you're putting your trust in the ultimate director, which is the Most High. So I want to segue into dealing with having trust, dealing with the relationship, dealing with your rib, dealing with your husband. I want to get the book of Psalms chapter 31 in verse 10.
Gotcha. This is the book of Psalms chapter 31 and verse 10. Right. For my life.
Psalm chapter 30. Verse 10.
30 and 10? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. That's my bad. Hold on. Proverbs, I'm tripping. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 10. Yeah. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 10.
Okay, cool. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 10.
Right.
Who can find a virtuous woman?
Right.
For her price is far above rubies.
Right.
The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
Right. So I want to one moment. Let me just pull this picture up right quick. If you want to expound on that right quick, a little bit, I'm just going to bring something up right quick. 1 second.
Come on, I got you. So what this precept is basically saying is that a man that could fully rely and trust on his woman will have full-on peace, because he knows that his rib will take care of the duties that she need to take care of, as well as he knows that his rib won't go out or step out on him at all. That she will do exactly what he needs her to do. That man will have a peace of mind and trust within that woman to know that my rib ain't going nowhere. She ain't leaving me. She loves me. She gonna love me to the end of this earth. She gonna do what I need her to do, and vice versa. And I think that's a very important thing. Is trust is a very big deal, especially when it concerns to the Most High.
Right, and this trust is trust is important. Is understanding, like, when you're dealing with someone, right? This is why, when you talk about the courtship process at LOZ, we go through these scriptures about Proverbs 31. When you read this whole chapter, and one of the most important ones is verse 11, talking about safely trusting in her. Meaning what? You're not dealing with a woman that is doing something that would violate or betray you in any way. That type of peace of mind is something that's a part of that scriptures talk about above rubies. Why? Because you're dealing with the woman that is honest, that is virtuous, someone that that's not gonna do anything shiesty. Let me just give a visual example. Right, this is that spirit that's in the world today. Right, this is that spirit that's in the world today. You got the sister kissing the dude, but then she holding hands with him.
Right.
This is the type of spirit that's out there today. Right, talking about they got side niggas and all this other stuff. Right, this is the type of sneaky links. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who to trust. Everybody, in this wicked game, even if you think you got somebody, they was somebody else. That's what the world has to offer. So when the scriptures talk about safely trusting, and that's you know the person you're dealing with is not moving foul, and that's a blessing to have. That's one of the most important. One of the most important things that allows you to have peace, because you know you don't gotta what's the word what's the term I'm looking for? It's like you have one eye open. What's the word? It's like you sleep with one eye open, dealing with somebody.
Pretty much. I know what you're saying.
One eye open, one eye closed, because you got to make sure nothing's going down. That's a terrible relationship to be in.
Right.
You feel as you got to check phones, and you got to be a detective every time with your rib. That's horrible. You coming home, she's smelling like a cologne that you never owned. Right. So this is why it's so important when you talk about trust. It's important, and it's important to have a woman that you can say that you trust. A lot of people use the word love. They use the word loyalty. They use the word affection. All these different words, but trust is underrated. It's very underrated. Knowing that you can trust in someone that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to second guess that person's character. You don't have to second guess and think, oh, she might be doing this, she might be doing that, right? Having this type of spirit where she kissing on you, but she holding hands with another man, right? As soon as y'all fall asleep on FaceTime, she FaceTiming somebody else. You know, that's something that you don't want to be a part of. So it's important that if you're dealing with someone or you're dealing with a rib, you have that trust in her. It says the heart of her husband does safely trust in her. I mean, he could lay his head to sleep. You know what I'm saying? With no worries, no issues, no stress. That's an important aspect of dealing with someone that you want to deal with. Okay, is this the type of person that you can have, that you can safely trust in? You know, because that's important in a relationship. If you don't have that, there's going to just be constantly issues.
I agree.
There's gonna be fights. Why'd you stay after work so late? Why your phone was off? You know, you asking all these different questions, and it's just due to the fact that there's a lack of trust.
Just imagine not having the trust there, where you putting a Apple AirTag in the gas tank you putting that air tag in the gas tank to make sure that she coming from work and back home. Like you tracking her location, making sure she ain't out and about being a promiscuous woman. Right. Like that's a crazy lifestyle to live. That's a lifestyle that no person should want to live.
Come on. Let's get that Sirach 36 and 24, the classic. Right. You don't want to live like that. You got to keep tabs and things like that. That's not that life you want to live, right? You're going to grow gray hairs. You're going to age prematurely just off of that stress.
Sirach
36 to 24.
Okay.
But that's the thing. That's what we gotta look into, man, because this stuff is crazy. They got this spirit going on in the world. All right, you just stock photos is hilarious. All right, you got this spirit going on.
That's bad, man. It's bad work. And then the thing is, like, even with the man, once he finds out, or like he will be so traumatized where he won't have any trust anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look at everybody else with a sense of like caution, if you will. And we shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like concerning towards the Most High, because we know the Most High is going to be faithful unto us. Yeah. He's not going to do us. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do us how a promiscuous woman going to be.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do unto us. He's going to do unto us faithful. He's going to be faithful and loyal.
Right.
So, like, I yield at that point. With Con. I got Sirach 36 and 24.
Con, you can read that.
Con, this is the book of Sirach, 36 and verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession,
Mm-hmm.
a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
All right, and that pillar of rest, not a pillar of stress. And when you talk about a pillar of rest, that means that you could, like Proverbs 31 says, you could just safely trust in her. You don't got to worry about Nathan.
Right.
You know, that's the type of boldness and confidence that you have, that you know there's not going to be no issues going on. That's the type of relationship you want to be a part of. You don't want to be in a part of relationship where you got to second guess, you got to stress, you got to question. That's not the trust that you want to have. That's not trust in that relationship at all. So we want to make sure we are taking that quality, that character trait, into consideration when we're dealing with relationships with people, especially relationships and marriages. That's very important. So we see that's something I definitely wanted to, that was definitely something that was on my spirit, and I hope someone that was able to, grab something from that and take it and apply it, because we see that the scriptures give us the remedy. It gives us the medication. It gives us the medicine for the things that we go through and the situations that we may face. We just have to be the one to believe it. We read it, but we have to believe it.
Right.
We have to believe what we read and apply it and meditate on it, right? Because trust is a real thing with the Most High. Trust is a real thing in relationships, and we have to make sure we take that in consideration throughout everything that we go through. Just continue to trust. And I'm gonna leave one last scripture, one of my favorites. I'll get it. This is Psalms chapter 62, verse 8. It says, "Trust in Him at all times." Now we know time is spiritual. There's times of stress. There's times of worry. There's times of depression. There's times of sadness. We have to trust in Him at all times. Ye people, pour out your heart before Him. Yahweh is a refuge for us. You got to let yourself go, man. Let yourself go. Free fall into the hands of the Most High. We serve His power. We are His people, and He is our power. That is the greatest luxury on the planet Earth as His creation. So we have to live in that manner, move in that manner, understanding that He's the one that's our safety net at the end of the day. Conan, I yield on that. But if you have anything else you wanted to bring
up. I just had this one point that I wanted to make, and it's very powerful that you brought out this class out, because now what I think about with trust, in order to have trust, right? I think there's different qualities within trust. And these three qualities that I realized that's within trust is having loyalty for somebody, having faith in somebody, and having respect onto somebody. Because all three of those traits is a, what is it? What's the right word that I could use? Pretty much a consistent thing with a trustworthy person, like the Most High. It'll cause you to be, when somebody's trustworthy, it causes you to be loyal unto them. It causes you to have respect unto them. It causes you to have full trust and no doubts about them at all. You have faith in them. Actually, you know guaranteedly, man, this dude's a trustworthy dude. If I need him to do something, I know for a fact he's gonna do it. Cool. And we have to have that same faith, that same trust in the Most High. And we gotta show the Most High that we can be loyal, that we could be trustworthy, that we could be respectful and also faithful unto the Lord. Because we know that the Most High gonna come through every time. The Most High is gonna come through every time, and we shouldn't have no worries. He's gonna be loyal. The Most High already binded us in a contract, saying He was gonna be loyal unto us, that He's gonna be faithful unto us, and we're gonna be faithful unto Him. So with that, I yield. Con, all praises. Con, all praise to the Most High. All praises. I hope you guys, really enjoyed the class. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you got something that was fulfilling from this class. I hope you guys continue to keep fighting on throughout this week. I know the weeks can be rough. I know the months and the years can be taxing on the soul, working for these other nations, working with them and dealing with them on the day-to-day. I hope you guys continue to keep praying, keep fasting, keep fighting, keep going through the scriptures. If you don't got time to read a chapter, read a verse. If you don't got time to read a verse, put it on the YouTube. Put the YouTube on while you're driving, or put on an audiobook while you're driving. There's no excuses for you to at least get one precept in or some type of feeding of the scriptures throughout the week. So with that, Captain Kyrom, you got anything else you want to say?
No, just the water. Hopefully we could definitely do another class in the future, Most High willing. Our praise to the Most High. I pray that everybody was edified. Definitely just try to, take this into consideration when you go through your day to day, and just remember to, put that in the front of your brain when you deal with situations. So all praise to the Most High, to the Prophet Abraham Jacob. God, hallelujah.
God, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Shalom, shalom, and shalom.
Shalom, family.
I was meditating and reminiscing about my life. Fighting demons when I go to sleep, so I was up all night. All praise to the Father for getting me out of that life. Grace was running out, but I ain't know it till I seen that last light. I was stuck in the deep end, ganja was fleeting. Lusting for some remix, pistol packing like we militant. Stacking sin upon sin, I know that my life was about to end. On me was trifling, had to air him out like a feasting. But that was the old me, blind of life not knowing. Most I gave me another shot, had to shoot it like I'm Kobe. Oh Lord, don't rebuke me. When you're angry, show your mercy. I own up to my sins now. Please, Father, show mercy. My bones are vexed now. Heat me up like I'm Jeremy. Never putting my trust in the flesh now. Father, you the one protect me. We no longer in the back now. We in the front like nosebleeds. We forever reading from morning to evening. Keep your candles burning in and out of season. Hamashiach Yahweh gave his life for the sheep, and we pray you have mercy upon all your children. The pride of life is so hated. Humble yourself like a baby before you end up in Hades. Depart from me, you too late. Girded myself with that lady. Wisdom got power, won't tame it. We study scriptures like daily. I was meditating and reminiscing about my life. Fighting demons when I go to sleep, so I was up all night. All praise to the Father for getting me out of that life. Grace was running out, but I ain't know it till I seen that last light. I was stuck in the deep end, ganja was fleeting. Lusting for some remix, pistol packing like we militant. Stacking sin upon sin, I know that my life was about to end. On me was trifling, had to air him out like a feasting.
Making way back in them dark times. Out on a post like a stop sign. Selling it though with my Glock 9. Sinning and walking the thin line. Cause I was determined, I had to get mine. Doing whatever was necessary, just as long as we all shine. Taking penitentiary chances, due to my circumstances. When daddy left us all alone, I vowed to put my mama in a mansion. Cause only the strong survive when you're living in the jungle. So many already done lost their lives because they wasn't ever humble. When them demons come to haunt you, most likely they catching you by surprise. He will send them if he wants you. Devil be nowhere to run and hide. I done seen so many homicides, don't know how I still got my sanity. Surprised I was never traumatized. The Most High, he must have a plan for me.
I was meditating and reminiscing about my life. Fighting demons when I go to sleep, so I was up all night. All praise to the Father for getting me out of that life. Grace was running out, but I ain't know it till I seen that last light. I was stuck in the deep end, ganja was fleeting. Lusting for some remix, pistol packing like we militant. Stacking sin upon sin, I know that my life was about to end. On me was trifling, had to air him out like his feet stand. I'm with the fam, not with the squad, what was you thinking? Two are better than one cause they got a reward for their holy business. We are the Israelites for the most high's only children. Kingdom of heaven is coming, hop on the train, please don't miss it.